Welcome back. It's me, the Selling Dan. So, my weekly update on what has sold this weekend. Terrible week. Topped off by a terrible weekend. Not that great at all. You know, eBay for me last week was just like, it was totally down. I don't know why. Like, I have no idea why. I was uploading fresh stock daily. Just didn't want to, you know, just wasn't working for me. So, we have them weeks. We move on. I had a fantastic week last week, so it doesn't really matter. Still upbeat about this week. Good things coming up. Good things just been collected. Hint, hint, look out for the video. So, I'll get straight into it because we've got 15 items to go through. I'll just go through with my Selling Dan notepad. Hint, hint again. Maybe some coming up. Anyway, no, it'll just be whenever Amy tells me they're ready. But we'll start it straight off with a recent one. It's just above my head, so if I can get past the death pile that I've got here, is a Toshiba DVD with remote. Ugh. This bad boy, little Toshiba DVD player, has a remote on there. 50p, £9. Easy. Pick them up all day long. All day long. Easy sellers. Oh, things are falling. Next one is one that I picked up from Torksy, from James. What I thought was a Hoover iron turned out to be a Morphy Richards old style iron, like that. Still in working order, tested it, it's got a 3-pin plug on it, and that I got for £1, sold for 12. Another one from that exact same car boot is this. It's called a AGFA diameter 1500 projector. And before you say anything, all the cables are nicely tucked away in the bottom here. It has a little fancy little remote that pops out. Very, very fancy. Very up to date and swanky. So that was £1 and that sold for 30. Nice little sale, that. Quite heavy. So through every £6.95 will well cover that one. So I'm happy with that one. On to one from my John Lewis auction that I got. One that sold pretty quick, actually. Is this John Lewis kids cleaning set. Only issue with it was the box has been torn, but apart from that, fully complete, no cracks, no problems with that one, so that has gone for £10. Not too bad at all. So, on to one that a subscriber and a viewer has bought. Well, I should hope you're a viewer if you're a subscriber, but anyway, maybe you're not. So, it's going to a Joanne who bought this the day or two after I listed it. So, it's a... I mean, I'm not too happy about the team, but we'll move on from that one, Joanne, won't we? It's the Adidas Notts Forest raincoat. It's in a size large, so quite nice. Only had one issue, was that the button had gone on one of the pockets. So I picked that up on Wednesday from the charity shop for £6, sold 2 days later for £21.65. So not a bad flip, actually, straight off. And thank you, Joanne. A couple of stickers will be coming out to you with the purchase, just to say thank you from the Selling Dan, and I appreciate your support. On to the next one is here it is. Not going to be losing perfumes again. Is a Jo Malone. I think it's, yeah, Jo Malone Orange Blossom Cologne. Very nice. Bought it for a tenner, and that sold for £70 used. So there's probably about, I put the listing on at 90% left. You know, it's hardly had any sprays. So there's 90% of that left, so that's sold for £70. So the next one, a video game which I've stopped picking up, but sell every so often. Is it Complete? I think it is. Yeah, Complete Dead Space 2. Got that for 50p, sold it for £3.35. You know, this was back in a time, not back in a time, but I was picking games up, trying to just see which ones work. This one looked pretty fancy. Not doing much research in my early days, and shouldn't have picked all these up. But anyway, a little bit of a profit, so they're easy shippers, post-box shippers, so straight out. On to the next one. I've pre-picked this one because it would be right at the bottom. Is a Callaway Golf Big Bertha Gem Fairway Club head cover. Got that for 20p from my contact at one of the golf courses, and that sold for £7.35. So on to one from my house. I went through a stage of liking basketball tops, never played it. At 6'8", it should be playing it really, shouldn't I? But anyway, so it's the LA Lakers official Kobe 24 top in purple. So that's all for £20, so not too bad at all. Just one that I had in the cupboard that I weren't going to be wearing anymore. One other one. Straight onto these. Picked up a massive bundle of stuff, and in the bottom of there was 4 Happy Meal toys. I did some research. They're out of the packaging, not much. They're like Mr. Men ones. There's 4 of them. I got £2 for it. It would just, I think for the whole bundle I paid a £5, so everything else was like gravy at the bottom, right at the bottom of these. So I thought I'd put them on. Nothing special. Easy shippers. So, one that I am so happy is out of here, to be fair. I'm sure we've all got them items that just sit there and just, you can't put them anywhere because they're a bit bulky. But every time you go to find an item, they're in the way. Always where I don't want it to be. It's finally sold. Thank the Lord. Is this Casio boombox portable system thing? Sorry, not Casio. It's because I'm the next coming up. Goodman's portable boombox, runs off of batteries, has a cassette player system in the front. Picked it up for £1, sold it for a tenner. I took best offer. I think I had it up at 15, so I took best offer at tenner because I was sick to death for seeing it, and that's the only interest I've had in it. So on to another one. One I picked up at, was it the first time or second time? One of the times that I went up to Bridlington, I went to Strawberry Fields, which is unfortunately closed now. I picked up this Casio digital diary. New in the box, well not new, but it's in the original packaging. Picked it up for £3 and took best offer at that at £10, so that was up for 13, I think. So not too bad at all. Oh, we're getting through them today, people. We're getting through them. I'm thinking of topics. I've got nothing to tell you. Got nothing to tell you, just exciting things coming up. So on to the next one is a Wilson in my new drawer system. My Wilson leather left-handed golf glove, brand new packaging, medium to large. Got that for 50p, sold that for £6. On to another one. I love these. Oh yeah. Ow! Ooh! A Carlton hard shell briefcase with a lock system on it. Picked that up for £1 down at Torksey again. Very good Torksey, like, you know, I like it. So that's, it looks brand new to be fair. It still has all the name tags, everything like that in there. You know, quite a good quality briefcase. Oh, trapping myself in it now. Oh no, it's still locked. Oh yeah. So I'm going to say this on camera, so then I remember the code for it's 707. I'm guaranteed to forget that, and it'll change during the postage. So that's a very interesting point, actually. So I sold a suitcase, a big antler suitcase that I picked up from Ripley before they changed fields and before it got cancelled. Picked up a large silver antler suitcase, really good. Sold it once for £60, like a really large hard shell one. Sold it for £60, got to a person, and then they sent it back because it had a stain over the tag inside, which was about that big. Honestly, that big, and I forgot to mention it. So I think they were just trying to fast one. Anyway, I said send it back, and then I'll give you a full refund. They actually sent it back. So I didn't know the code on the case. The case was unlocked, but when you were trying to put the code in and try and lock it, it weren't connecting to anything. So I put all that in the description. You know, I thought someone would probably use it as storage or try and figure out how they could fix a lock. Anyway, someone else bought it for £50. I then shipped it. During shipping, so for suitcases, if you're all wondering, I just put black wrap around them. Unless it's like a Samsonite or Carlton, Delsey, anything like that, I'll then, and it's the hard shell, I'll just stick the label to it. What's the point? Like, everyone's shocked when I say that. What's the point in putting black wrap around a suitcase? They are chucked about all the time. Even if you've got a scrape while it's going, on my listing it says typical airport handling marks. You know what I'm trying to say? All of them have marks. So I'll just stick the label straight to it, off it goes. Never had any complaints. This one I black wrapped, got it all sorted. Got to the person, he said, "Thanks for the case, Dan. It's locked. What's the code?" I'm like, this thing did not lock. Like, none of the codes worked. It would not lock itself. It had a little clasp that kept it together, and once you undone the clasp, it opened on any code, it wouldn't lock itself. So during transit, it's decided to lock itself. Now, one, how unlucky can that be? Like, how unlucky can I be that the one case I send off that's broken fixes itself while it's on transit? And two, like, what's the code? It's a 4-digit code, could be thousands of different options. Anyway, that's just bad luck. So now I try and remember. I'll put a little sticky note on that 707, and when they ask me, then when I know it gets there, then it's hunky dory. So that one I'll just black wrap it up, send it off. It's a hard shell, you know, it'll be absolutely fine. It will be absolutely fine. Send it through probably cost me about £5 or something like that. I digress. On to the next one. Oh, sorry, the last one is picked it up at the weekend from a charity shop. £1, Casio scientific calculators. Everyone needs these bad boys. Like old school calculators. Picked it up for £1, sold it for £6.35. Nothing major, but I love picking them up. It's like one of my go-tos. So if I'm ever at a charity shop or at Carbu, what am I picking up? One things that I go to is obviously golf. Everyone knows that, but calculators I'll always pick up, because you never know with some of the calculators. Like, some of them I've sold are like £40–50 easy. They're like old calculators. So I always try and pick calculators up. Always try and pick scientific ones up, because they're 50p to £1. You know you're going to get 6 times your money every day. Other things that I always pick up are hard shell suitcases and singular landline phones. All day long you will pick them up for between 50p and £1, and you'll sell them for £10 to £15 for single handsets all day long. So they're my go-to. I will pick them up every time, and they're like my regular sellers, so I'm quite happy. So couple of things I do want to talk about. So I was at the charity shop the other day. Did I record it? I think I recorded it. It'll be coming out very soon. But a bolo alert. Got to be on the lookout for these bad boys. So picked up this official Okai ink cartridge. This is for a C822. Stopped doing this model and discontinued all the ink. So there's only compatible inks anymore. So on that one, it's all in there. It's brand new in the packaging. It has been opened, but the ink in there is still brand new and everything like that, with the official Okai stamp there. And I got these for £1. I got 2 of them. These are £125 each. So bolo alert, be on the lookout for them ones. And oh, one more sale. Sorry. I'll just get my phone out 1 second. So this is, he's just paid for it today. So this is going to Sam, who follows me on Instagram and also on YouTube. He's a subscriber. He saw me pick this one. It's a 72 Merry Christmas Tinseltown vintage light. I had this up for £31. I picked it up for I picked it up for £3 at Hemswell, actually. £3. Because we were a subby, because we did it away from eBay, I've took £20 plus shipping for this item. You know, once I took eBay fees off and everything like that, I was quite happy with what I've got. It's going to a subscriber. So Sam, again, I'll get some stickers out to you as well, like I did before, but this is on its way to you. So I'll add an extra £20, I'll just remember that one. So this week, 2 subbies have bought something. I'm really happy about that. So just to let you know, so if you buy something from me, if you see anything on my channel that you want to pick up, send me a message, let me know you're a subby, let me, you know, I'll sort you a good deal out, just as I do to Mike, just as I did for the Forest jacket. I took an offer on that one, just as I did for the Merry Christmas sign. I'm more than happy for subscribers to get a better deal from me for thanking you for the support. And also, while I'm sending it to you, you'll get a few stickers, Selling Dan stickers in there, which I know most of you might chuck in the bin, but they're pretty cool. They're nice little fancy things, little circle things. Sam will tell you, as he's got some before. So, what's been happening? So, total spend on everything that I've just sold, the 15 items, so 16 items now, so I've just remembered that one. So was £29.70. Total value from that is 257.70, which isn't too bad. eBay fees going off that will be £28.53, and so the total profit from that will be just shy of £200. So not the greatest weekend at all, not at all. But we move on. You know, having a really good time here. I've got tons of stuff in the death pile. I've got tons of cardboard boxes which different friends and family have been saving up for me, which I'm really happy about. You know, I've got a crate full here just of shoes. I'm not a shoe day, I don't do shoes, but it's full of shoes. I've got a clothes rail full of clothes, drawers full of clothes. We're just in a good place, and I got a really good deal off a house clearance guy the other day. So away from all this, I'm not naming any names, but it's just one contact that I've got now. For winter, he had 3 massive boxes of electronics, just loads of electronics. So there's amps, speakers, just everything in this list, big hard drives, everything like that. And I was like, right, all right, go on, tell me how much you want for all of it. He's like, £100. Happy days, paid him his money. Get home, start checking some items. Just let me show you some of this stuff. I've had to make room for it. So we have some Sony systems, an Arkham system with remote, Bose speakers, like different sets. There's a Solo TV back there, Pioneers. There's a Brennan, another Bolo. Look out for Brennan systems. My word, didn't realise, like, it's just a tiny little blue box. 180 quid. I'm like, good God. So in total from that, I'll probably make just over £1,000 from that 100 quid. So we're well happy. Couldn't record it, so, you know, local and everything like that. But once they sell and everything like that, I'll work out a cost per unit, and then once they sell, then you guys will know when it sells. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it so I'm setting up more deals with the guys that I know from the stalls. They don't want to be going out at winter. There's not many stalls. There's not many car boots open. You know, just on, when was it, Thursday or Friday last week, Twin Oaks, Strawberry Fields up at Bridlington, Beaushores and Marsh Lane all shut for the winter. All in one day. All in one day. The only good thing is that Old Coats and Chesterfield are still open for me, so Old Coats will be open all year round. I've always said this. And Chesterfield, the new one, the hard standing, everyone seems to have gone there from Beaushores and Marsh Lane because it's hard standing and it's going to be busy. So my 2 go-to car boots on a Sunday morning now will be those 2, which I'm looking forward to be fair. I like both of them. But apart from that, there's not much more I can tell you. I'm hoping for a better week. Pretty slow, but we move on. Got lots of things. We've got videos coming up that I know you're gonna like. I know you're gonna like it. I'm gonna put this out there. I'm predicting that might be one of my favourite and everyone out there's favourite videos. It's something very different, but I cannot wait. My car is literally brimming with stuff. I'd love to show you, but I'm gonna keep you all just on edge of your seats a little bit. You keep being patient, and if you want to know about it, bother Amy. Put it in the comments below, saying, "Amy, come on, get the content out, love." You know, and going on to that, I appreciate everyone who answered the poll that we put out there. Well, sorry, Amy put out there. She's the YouTube go-to, and thank you. You know, we had over 100 votes. We pretty much asked, what sort of are people liking the fact that we're doing 3 a week? Do people want more? Do people want less? You know, 60% here, I think, said, or nearly 70% said it's perfect. 3 a week's fine for us. Some of you greedy people wanted more, about 20% here, and then there were 10% that said stop bombarding us. So, but I really like that. A lot of engagement. You know, I like that. And like I said before, hopefully we're on to bigger and better things. If you buy anything from me, please leave me a comment when you're buying it. And I'll give you a shout out on the channel, and obviously I'll send you some stickers, as I said before. But yeah, we keep moving on. Plenty of stuff to be listing. Plenty of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Over and out from the Selling Dan.